Hi everyone, this is Zoe. I'm back with another edition of the 2023 American Chess Magazine puzzle calendar. If you haven't already, please check out the community tab of my channel. I'd really appreciate your input and feedback. Now, without further ado, here is the puzzle for the weekend, January 14th to 15th. It was composed by Joseph Wharton and Thomas Wharton in 1921. I'm going to be setting up this position in ChessBase. See you guys there. Hello again, this is the position set up in ChessBase. Like all of these puzzles, it is white to move, mate in 2. If you want to solve this puzzle for yourself, then pause the video here. I'll be sharing my thought process on how I'm going to solve this puzzle. So one thing I noticed immediately is black has these two very scary passed pawns that might be able to promote or something. I don't know. And then the h6 pawn, it might be able to promote, but I feel like that's going to be too slow. To be honest, I'm sensing more of a Zugzwang theme here, just because, I don't know, like, if this knight moves, then there's knight d3 checkmate. If the g-pawn moves, then I have bishop h2 checkmate. If the h-pawn moves, I have knight g2 checkmate. If the g-pawn moves, I have queen f5 checkmate. So really the only thing I have to worry about is this c4 knight moving, because black's king can't move either. So if I delete the arrows, basically I'm pretty sure the theme is going to be something about a Zugzwang mate, and I'm trying to restrict this knight on c4. So, wait, actually, the knight on c4 is restricted. If the knight moves, then I have queen e3 checkmate. So basically, all I have to do is play like a nothing move, like a move that doesn't influence anything. And then if it was, because the thing is, if this position were black to move, then no matter what black does, white would have mate on the next move. So I just have to find a way to not disrupt the balance of anything, and then I'm good. Now that's a bit easier said than done, because like I feel like all the pieces are kind of stuck doing some sort of purpose already, and there's not some readily available waiting move white can really play. King f1 looks nice, but then g2 comes with check, and there's no bishop h2 checkmate, so it can't be king f1. Bishop h2 doesn't feel right, just because g takes, and I don't think I have anything here. If I move my knight, then that doesn't allow g5 and then queen f5 checkmate anymore. All I have to do is make it black to move, and then it works, but I'm not exactly seeing how. And the thing is, I can't move this bishop, because then the black king has an escape square. Maybe I could play bishop h5 with the idea that if takes, then queen f5 is checkmate. What would black be able to do here? Actually, this might be it, because bishop h5, if the knight on c4 moves anywhere, then I have queen e3 checkmate. If the knight on f2 moves anywhere, then I think earlier I said, what was it? No, that's not checkmate anymore, because black has king e4. So bishop h5, the bishop was controlling e4 before. So now after knight d3, now after the f2 knight moves, then knight d3 is no longer checkmate. Would there be another possibility, just to like find mate somewhere else? No, I don't think so. So it's not bishop h5. So this bishop is a very important piece because it's controlling like two of black's escape squares. So I'm guessing probably it's not a bishop move then. What else can I do? I'm slightly against knight c2 just because the knight was doing so much stuff before. Like if black plays just h2 or something, then there's no knight g2 checkmate anymore. Queen moves, there's a lot of them, but I feel like the queen is just so perfect in this position right now. It's threatening queen e3, queen f5. It's hard to find a square that does both of those purposes. Other than c5, of course. Hmm. Let's change tracks. Maybe this isn't a Zugzwang puzzle. I'm kind of a little bit hesitant to say that, but I don't see any waiting moves that white can play. This puzzle's kind of annoying. So what if instead I focused on the idea of... No, because I can't... Queen e3 is never possible unless I take this knight. But after takes, the king just runs, and then white doesn't have anything. Maybe white could try to open up some queen f8 stuff, like starting with knight c6 or something. So now most of the mates still hold, but the thing is the knight was controlling the f5 square, so I guess the first thing I need to look at is g5, which doesn't apply anymore because of queen f8 checkmate. So now we just go through the same process as always, checking all the legal moves. If this knight moves, then knight d3 is checkmate. If the g-pawn moves, then bishop h2 is checkmate. If the h-pawn moves, then knight g2 is checkmate. If the g-pawn moves are I mentioned before, white has queen f8 checkmate. If this knight on c4 moves, then white has queen e5 checkmate. And I'm pretty sure I've covered all of black's legal moves, so I'm going to submit one knight c6 as my final answer. So this is the solutions page. As you can see, it says weekend solution, one knight c6. So I was correct. This puzzle, like, it was kind of a little bit obvious from the start that it was going to be something about the Zugzwang because all of black's pieces were just so stuck. But it looked really simple because it's like as long as you force black to move, then you have your mate. But it wasn't as simple because all of your pieces were like doing one specific duty as well, so it was almost like double Zugzwang. But then the reason I solved at the end is because I basically sifted through all the pieces and saw which one's purpose was like the most replaceable because I was going to lose something no matter what I played. So then I just found one that the knight wasn't doing that much, like it was only controlling f5 and it could be replaced by a different type of checkmate. So that's how I ended up on my solution with knight c6. So I hope you guys learned a little bit of something with this video. As always, if you enjoy my content, please like and subscribe. Make sure to check out the community tab so that you can do those polls. And thank you for watching. That's all for today. I will not be posting tomorrow because, again, this calendar combines weekends as one. So my next post will be on Monday. Thank you for watching. That's all for today.